All right. How is it going, my magnificent sons of bitches? And I'm not going to do a very, very long video because ultimately, as we all know, there's so much bullshit going on right now that it's just not even worth my time. I just even haven't found the interest in doing videos and the orchestrated calamity that is the mainstream media that everybody invests so much in to get clickbait views and stuff here on YouTube. I just really haven't felt it. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of those things to where you just don't feel it, and I'm just not feeling it. Everything's so hypocritical and fake anymore, particularly as it pertains to the mainstream news, while every politician is going out and having a good cry saying, remember the Alamo, except in this case, it's remembering Uvalde or remembering Buffalo or remembering Tulsa, which is not going to get a lot of press. A lot of diversity out there going on in these little psychological operations that are. And so, ultimately, I've just grown numb to it because they've hit the dummy button so much that, yeah, doing clickbait videos here on YouTube for such things. I mean, anybody who knows it's all fake and staged, know it's fake and staged. At this point, you have plenty of, you know, you have plenty of content out there to go ahead and formulate your own, come to your own conclusions of what the hell you're going to believe, and ultimately give a bullshit reason for why you're going to invest in believing it. However, those people who know that it's fake already know that it's fake, and those people who are either you have the people that are playing in, thinking that it benefits them, and then you have the people that just use it for like clickbait views and shit like that because they think they're going to get something out of it. And, or, trying to impress others, I guess is what you would say. It's this big fucking circle jerk of people sitting there lying and, you know, basically giving their fucking opinions. And a lot of them are really dumbed down to the lowest common denominator. So I don't feel like that much of coming back on YouTube, it really at the end of the day, and making these videos saying, hey, look, this is another, psychological operation. Why was the door unlocked to the school? And, why wouldn't everything shut down? And, going through the motions that is these psychological operations. Or that the Buffalo shooter had a 180-page manifesto blaming it on Tucker Carlson conveniently. Just makes no sense of, really investing on this platform in particular, because from what I see right now, I don't have a lot of interest in YouTube. I don't watch a lot of YouTube when I'm at home. I may listen to like some Christian videos that I have saved on here that are really high quality. A lot of effort put into these videos by these Christian content creators. So I saved those. There's some music. I have playlists and stuff on YouTube. And then there's people out there like Hard Bastard that just has the charisma to go ahead and carry a channel. But he's got Rumble, he's got other channels as well. You have Actual Justice Warriors, which for me it's hit or miss with that guy. Sometimes his fucking videos can be really, mundane and not interesting at all. And then you have Salty Cracker, 100% worth the watch. Plus his videos are short. So yeah, I definitely watch those guys. You know what I'm saying? Then there's guys that I follow like Big Kev, Steven Rose. Those guys are my friends. I keep up with them. And I don't even know if I'm subbed to Andre on this channel, to be honest with you, but I try to keep up with Andre Corville. Haven't seen him in a while since my last channel was taken down. But with that being said, those guys are my friends and whatnot. So outside of that, I don't really invest a lot in YouTube. So this brings me into the reason why I'm doing this video. Is that apparently, supposedly, now I don't know, like I said, since I don't watch a lot of YouTube, and I don't get on YouTube as much as I used to, I don't know. So maybe somebody could fill me in on the comment sections, do whatever. Let me know what's going on, since I don't really watch a lot of YouTube. The quality has went down, particularly on the newer content creators, not for the old school guys. They're going to still deliver the same kind of product that they always have, if they're allowed to on YouTube, since the community guideline standards have shifted so much. Some of the edgy original YouTubers that used to come out, put on these, shows for trying to be edgy, trying to be different. They're kind of restricted by YouTube and their community guidelines on what they can do on here. And I'm living proof because my main channel just got shut down. So with that being said, you have another one of these little feuds being started up between Stephen Rose and Leon Calavera. Now, if this feud would have probably taken off, say, 2 or 3 years ago, then this would have been a pretty decent feud. YWC guy like Leon Calavera has pretty similar of a following to what Stephen Rose does. They're really close as far as like a following goes and whatnot. So it would have been a pretty good, feud back then. Whenever there was more, I guess what you'd say, freedoms here on the internet to go ahead and contribute to any kind of real long-term, long-time standing feud. However, with the level of the content creator here on YouTube that would even remotely give you any attention and work with you and stuff like that and contribute into any kind of feud has kind of decreased. You know what I'm saying? You look at these new guys coming on YouTube and holy shit, I don't think any of them have a personality to save their lives. They're all coming out, I like Sailor Moon anime. Happy, very fucking like wrestling otaku is kind of like the metric for what this fucking platform is going to become, and him wishing himself a happy birthday in the fucking shower, delivering as vanilla content as he could possibly make. And, that's the level of the new YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? Not really a platform that I feel like I would want to invest in and whatnot. So, I mean, for me, I really haven't been missing my channel. To be honest with you, I really haven't missed it at all. And, I think I've only done like 2 or 3 videos since on this channel, since my channel was terminated. So with that being said, we now have Stephen Rose and Leon Calavera trying to start another, I guess what you would call I don't even know what you would call it right now, but another YWC war. Only is this going to be the YWC TTC war? Like I said, 2 years ago, this would have been pretty fucking good. If any of the two sides would have agreed on starting any kind of feud. And they do this quite a bit. This is constant. You know what I'm saying? We haven't progressed from 2014, 2013, 2012, 2011, when we were trolling each other, starting these little feuds and wars. YouTube, YWC, whatever the fuck you want to call it, has been stagnant. It's been the same. Oh, I need some attention. Let me go ahead, and I'm Dark Horse. I'm going to go ahead and go after Will, and I'm going to get me 700 views on this video from a bunch of sock and bot accounts and stuff like that just for mentioning Will. I'm just going to get some cheap generic views. And that's what I see going on right now with the Stephen Rose, Leon Calavera thing. Yeah, y'all have some circles, but it's not going to expand any further. You're going to get the same kind of what you would call little, trolling views that you would always get from the same people in your circle. So it doesn't make any real sense to invest in that. However, with that being said, I have found the promised land of trolling. I have found the promised land of doing these little feuds and doing these little works and really getting in to a website where effectively it's like Dodge City. It's a free-for-all. And this site is Twitter. I just come back. I really didn't have any use for Twitter getting on Twitter. Really probably at this point still don't have much use. Other than the fact that this platform is absolutely fucking perfect for the shit that you guys like to do. You know what I'm saying? First off, nobody on Twitter has a real personality. Kind of much like these YouTubers right here. Everything is stagnant on Twitter. They don't have any sense of humor. You can make any goddamn meme. Fucking, it's funny as shit. Get a lot of reactions on other platforms. But they'll have to instinctively, since there's no real autonomy on Twitter. Most of these people work for the fucking State Department in some degree or fashion, whether it be for mainstream media or in Hollywood. They don't have any real autonomy. So whenever we come out and we're edgy on Twitter and we're doing the same shit that we did in the YWC years ago, that was pretty much ahead of its time, where they try to replicate it so much. If you do that shit on Twitter, oh, absolutely, you're going to get some likes. You're going to get some comments. You're going to get some feedback. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like we haven't done it before. We did it on YouTube way before these fucking geriatric fucking entertainers decided that they were going to start to push their fucking shit material that everybody stopped watching TV for on our fucking platform that we helped build. You know what I'm saying? So with Stephen Rose and Leon Calavera or Dark Horse or Will or any of the people that are going after WJ right now for ridiculous shit, going around trying to dox drop each other, trying to expose each other, doing these cheap tactics of trying to create sock accounts to dislike videos and leaving really shitty comments, accusing each other of being pedos while going through their Facebook and doing a fucking 4-hour long hangout to put up some like vapid content here on YouTube, making the product really kind of shit at the end of the day because it's kind of become routine. We could take these kind of things and go straight to Twitter and start to do the edgy shit that we used to do on YouTube. We can go ahead and implement these worked feuds in some cases. If Dark Horse wants to create a Twitter account, Will Genetti creates a Twitter account, create your own little fucking factions on Twitter, and then have your followers go around and support you and, praise. And then we could go ahead and go after and troll the fuck out of the celebrities and the media, which they absolutely fucking deserve because they think you're a bunch of fucking dumbasses that are not going to call them out on their bullshit, and they absolutely hate it. This is exactly why I get my responses from these people. This is exactly why, these people feel like it's necessary to go ahead and respond to some sort of post that I make, is because they really think that I'm as fucking dumb as they wish I was. And so whenever they come out to go ahead and deliver some sort of rehearsed fucking script that they got from their fucking statist overlords and shit about the arguments that they're trying to put out, and you understand that they have, like I said, they don't have any autonomy. They can't fucking make decisions for their own. The fucking media person that's over there at CNN can't sit there and think for themselves, hey, this white guy that's a shooter, he apologized to another white guy and went out and shot another black guy. Why didn't the white guy try to stop him? Spray him with bear mace or something. No, they don't sit there and do that shit. They say, oh, he was apologizing to whites and cheering black people. Even as ridiculous and as stupid and as dumbed down to the lowest common fucking denominator that these stories are, they have no autonomy. So whenever you go out and you make all these, memes and shit to trigger them, which is exactly what the fuck you make these memes for the most part, not all of them, but, to get a fucking reaction and to get people to stop and think. See, they don't understand trolling. They understand fell trolling because they know the formula of fell trolling. Create a fucking meme, but don't have any arguments behind it. And, just put it out there to create some sort of inorganic fucking reaction. No, whenever a motherfucker trolls, he already has his arguments and could back it up. This is exactly, what I do this is exactly what I do on fucking Twitter. This is exactly what the fuck I do on Twitter. Whenever I post a meme that I know is going to trigger you, I can already back up that meme. You can't back up your meme. Whenever you sit there and call it a bloody clump of goddamn cell meme, or whenever you sit there and do the Jesus having, having sex or something like that meme, these fucking memes are dumb. They're stupid, and there's no fucking, there's nothing to them. There's no definition. We can already tell. This is why your memes don't work. There's no intellectual honesty in these memes. You just did it to try to trigger somebody, and I honestly don't care. I don't even react to them. I just ignore them completely because, they're cringy. It just basically tells me that you're a dumb motherfucker, and, I don't have any interest in talking to you, to be honest with you. But that's what they think trolling is. They think that trolling is just the art of getting people upset, getting people in their emotions. You can get people in their emotions. That's fine. I have no problems with you trying to, but you better have a fucking argument on, to back up why you're getting people in the fucking, in their emotions, or else you're just self-righteous. These people don't understand trolling. They don't understand trolling. They don't understand a sense of humor. They're just completely fucking dry. It's almost like the goddamn Borg. So whenever you're looking at the reactions in Twitter, and how they sit there and try to play off of each other's emotion and try to feed into their fucking emotional bullshit. um this is a perfect place to go ahead and start your little fucking drama shit, to go ahead and do your little worked feuds, to go ahead and do some trolling. YouTube, not so much anymore. Everything is dry and basic. It's just like Scott Casey Gale said, the Italian Stallion 51. Do I don't care. I don't watch the shit. I don't watch them. I don't watch them, Will, or Scott. I don't watch any of them. I don't watch the other guys at OCP Production or any of the other dry shit. I don't watch their channels. It's just not entertaining. Their channels are not that entertaining. The Italian Stallion 51 may be a decent ranter. He may have potential, but we may agree on a lot of shit. But a lot of the shit's already been done. It's been dry. He's just fucking reinventing the wheel. So I've already seen this kind of shit before, and there's no signature. These new YouTubers don't have a signature for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's me with how's it going, my magnificent sons of bitches, and the formulas that I would use to try and convince you that to watch my channel whenever I was investing more into this fucking platform. Whatever it is, whether it's random trolling or ideas that I had for videos to break the monotony and shit, covering the news and information, doing my little rants. They don't put in that same kind of effort. Even that Dark Horse has done in the past, or WJ has done in the past, or that Stephen Rose has done in the past, create these personalities, Big Kev, and all these other motherfuckers. They just don't put in that effort. So I'm not going to put in the effort to watch a fucking 20 or 30 minute fucking long video of theirs to come away with nothing in their videos. What's up, Anti-Seth Trollins? Boy, you've been like the man of the hour. I keep hearing your fucking name thrown around everywhere. I really do. People always want to blame you for everything. But, yeah, yeah, so I mean, ultimately I've kind of felt like I've just needed to move on. This platform is kind of dry. I like working and I like doing the videos with Stephen Rose. I do. That's cool. Doing videos with Kevin, doing the, jumping on the Hangouts, that's cool. I just don't feel like, coming out and investing any more shit into fucking YouTube for them to go ahead and try to flag me. And the shit that they flagged wouldn't even I put everything on fucking private. After they flagged me the first time, they still flagged my shit down. So it's just not worth the effort anymore on YouTube for the professional. But like I said, if I want to watch Hard Bastard, I can always find Hard Bastard on Rumble. You know what I'm saying? He's on Rumble. I've got a Rumble account. A lot of these guys are going to Odyssey. And to be honest with you, YouTube, just to be fucking real, I'm not going to invest in YouTube Premium. Why would I invest into a fucking premium account when you could just go ahead and get rid of my account altogether? And then you're going to fucking sit there and charge me $49 a month to invest in some YouTube shit that I don't even watch anyways. I don't even watch these fucking channels. I don't watch ESPN. I don't watch fucking Cinemax and all this other shit. So why the fuck would I pay you $49 for some shit that I don't watch when Tubi is free and that's probably all I need? I'll get Pluto TV or something. That's it. So, it would be a waste of my time. So, I mean, yeah, it's just one of those things. And like I said, with the Leon thing, nothing against them. I don't have any real beef with Leon. I don't have any real beef with Stephen Rose. Did Leon Calavera try to sit there, or, was he a part of that little group that was trying to sit there and dox me and Stephen Rose? Absolutely, he was. Yeah, I mean, if anything else, you still went through Stephen Rose's Facebook, and you would have went through mine had fucking Facebook not terminated my shit. You would have went through mine. But it is what it is. It had already terminated my stuff, so you couldn't sit there and accuse me of being a racist like you did Stephen Rose. But it just falls flat. The shit falls flat. Y'all are going to do another feud. What are you going to do? Doc Stephen Rose again? Is that it? Are you guys? I told Stephen, who cares? I mean, the shit on YouTube is marginalized. your fucking groups, your communities, they're all fucking marginalized. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you're getting fucking or ever will. You won't. You're fucking your algorithms are going to be held down unless you play with the fucking State Department and you make all these fucking deals. You're never going to be like a PewDiePie, or you're never going to get that reach. It's just not going to happen because YouTube's going to hold down the algorithms. And even if you do get a viral video, it doesn't accumulate the same amount of subscribers and views like it used to anymore. So, yeah, contributing to another fucking, and I'm sure that it's probably to a degree worked. But contributing to another fucking one of these fucking this pointless drama, and this is the same shit that I told Dark Horse with the Will thing. We should be getting together, going after these fucking entertainers that are trying to push us off, taking over our channels, going ahead. But like I said, eventually y'all have to lose y'all's shit. Y'all are gonna have to get y'all's channel flagged down, I guess. YouTube is gonna have to fucking start going after y'all for not conforming to their fucking community standards. And once you lose your channel, then you're gonna be like, oh well, fuck this shit. Then they're gonna want me to go ahead and join them in their cause for their channels whenever they couldn't be bothered to join me ahead of time. Whenever the shit started to become a problem. I've been on the whole fucking let's take a day off of fucking Facebook years ago whenever I was being flagged, whenever I still had my old account. You know what I'm saying? But now it's too late. If fucking Facebook terminates your account, oh well, you're on your own trying to get people to invest in your injustices because I'm not gonna back you on it. So yeah, I've kind of moved on a little bit. I've been doing more on Twitter. A lot of it has to do because Bearstown's on Twitter now, and that's his main method of contacting me, I guess, to a degree. But for the most part, it's it's just so much easier on Twitter. It's so much easier. I don't have to invest to make a goddamn comment and get the same kind of reactions. I couldn't even get this kind of reaction on YouTube right now. But I make a comment on Twitter, and I get some. If I find the particular right comment, whatever's trending, and then get it out there for people to go ahead and feel like they should be entitled to go ahead and comment on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not a big fan of Twitter. Don't get me wrong. Twitter is still very fucked up. But if you want to go ahead and have a little fun like you used to back in the days, with the trolling wars, with the going after each other, with the edgy content, with the pulling pranks and jokes, and doing the old trolling thing that we used to do, I think that, like I said, that frontier has shifted from YouTube to Twitter right now. Because Twitter is, like I said, it's kind of like Dodge City. There's not a lot of diversity on Twitter. It's all left-leaning nutcases. So they're the easiest to troll. And I'm just being real. And I've already done it, on Twitter. And if we all work together and we all started backing each other instead of trying to fucking do a video where we're trying to expose each other, fucking Hiroshimuru is going to do a video on fucking Steven Rose. And then fucking next week he'll do a video on Deku Got Keys or something. And then will do a fucking video on Dark Horse. And they'll all go against WJ. And Peter Gilmore will make a fucking video on, we could all get on Twitter, start backing and supporting each other and start going after these media personalities and celebrities. It'll be fun as fuck because, like I said, they've been sheltered so they don't know what being edgy is. So anyways, yeah, I just don't feel like investing in any kind of real-time feud. Steven, Leon, just to be real, leave a comment on Leon's video, but I'm like, fuck it. Why should we start any kind of real feud over something stupid that happened months ago? And, I was really having a hard time investing at it then. I love Tubi. They have old episodes of Freddy's Nightmares, which I used to watch back in the 80s and the 90s. Yeah, I'll watch that too. They also have the old Transformers. I was watching that the other day. So they have a lot of good shit on Tubi. They really do, especially like the older episodes of stuff that you had to have been like into back in the 80s and the 90s. But yeah, I remember the old Freddy's Nightmares back in the. I used to watch that too, kind of like a knockoff of the Twilight Zone and Tales from the Crypt and shit. This is pretty decent. Yeah, so yeah, I saw it. It has the old, like I said, Transformers. I watched, what was it, season 4 of Generation 1, and then I watched whenever they became headmasters, because I never saw those, so. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. Yeah, I wanted to do a video addressing the Stephen Rose, Leon Calavera shit, because that happened right before I had to go back to work. I know what they were trying to do, and it was like, come on, guys, come on. You know, this platform really is kind of getting a little fucking dull. It really is. It's getting a little old, and it's not y'all's fault. It's YouTube's fault. So, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and head on out. You people, tell me what you think. Like, sub, do the shit YouTube tells me to do to get over. And for now, I'm out.